The running industry has been lying to women over 50. They say shin splints are inevitable when you start running at our age. But I know plenty of women over 50, 60, and 70 who have never had a single day of shin pain, including myself. Our secret? It's not what you think. Today I'm sharing the real reasons women our age get shin splints and some great prevention strategies that will keep you running strong and pain free. First, let's talk about what they are. Medically called medial tibial stress syndrome, shin splints cause pain along the inner edge of your shin bone. That's the tibia. You'll typically feel it as a dull ache that might start during or after running, but in severe cases, it can be very painful and you can feel it even when you're walking. It's basically getting irritated and inflamed for a variety of reasons that are completely preventable. We do have some higher risks as women over 50, though, but that doesn't mean we can't run. We do have several factors working against us. First of all, bone density. After menopause, our estrogen levels drop, which affect bone density. Our bones become less dense and need more time to adapt to the impact of running. This isn't a limitation, though. It's just something that we need to respect in our training. Second, we naturally lose muscle mass as we age. We lose about 3 to 8% per decade after 30, and that accelerates after 50. Weaker calf muscles and tibial anterior muscles means less shock absorption and support for our shins. Third, years of potentially wearing unsupportive shoes, and how about those heels we've been wearing for all those years? Or it could just simply be anything from like not being active, which can lead to altered movement patterns and weak stabilizer muscle. But here's what I want you to remember. None of this means you can't be a successful runner. It just means that we need to be smarter about how we approach it. So let's go ahead and dig into some of the main causes of shin splints, and then I'm going to give you some specific strategies so that you can avoid them. First one, too much too soon. This is the number one cause. Your bones, muscles, and the connective tissues need time to adapt. Even if your cardiovascular system feels ready to go further or faster, your musculoskeletal system just might need a little bit more time. Poor running form, overstriding, landing on your heels with your foot too far out in front of your body creates excessive impact, and it forces that impact straight up to your shins. If you're watching this, whether you're sitting or standing right now, see what happens when you just lift your toes off the ground so that your heel is still on the ground. Do you feel that activation right there in the front of your lower leg? Those are your shins. Another one, wrong shoes or worn out shoes that don't match your gait pattern, or shoes that are wrong for your foot type can contribute to shin splints. Running surface is another one. Always running on concrete or asphalt without variety can increase impact stress. Muscle imbalances and poor body mechanics, repetitive motion that we do frequently, like hunching over our computer all day, can impact all of our body mechanics. Weak glutes, tight calves, weak shin muscles, poor core stability all contribute to poor running mechanics. Previous injury compensation. If you had ankle, knee, or hip issues in the past, you might have started compensating and relying on other movement patterns that are going to put extra stress on your shins. So let's get into those prevention strategies right now, starting with training progress. There's a 10% rule. Don't increase your weekly mileage or time by more than 10% from week to week. So if you ran 6 miles last week, aim for no more than, say, 6.6 this week. Hey, and if you're already feeling overwhelmed thinking about how to create the perfect training plan that progresses safely while keeping you motivated and injury-free, I totally get it. That's why I offer the Chat with Coach Lisa calls, where you can talk through your situation and figure out your next steps with me. You'll find that link below in the description. Another one, use the run-walk method, especially in the beginning. I'll keep saying this until I'm blue in the face. There's no shame in walking. Try running for 30 seconds, walking for 2 minutes, and repeating. Gradually increase your running intervals as your body adapts. Include rest days and your body gets stronger during recovery, not during the workout itself. And depending on where you are when you start fitness-wise, start with 1 to 2 short sessions a week. Gradual progress. You need to listen to your body. Mild muscle soreness is normal, but sharp pain, persistent pain, or pain that gets worse during activity is your body asking you to back off. And if you know me, you know I was going to mention running technique. You need to land with your foot underneath your center of gravity and not out in front of you. Think about landing on your midfoot rather than on your heel, and maintain this slight forward lean if this was your body falling down from your ankles, not from your waist. Keep your center of mass in front of your feet. This helps you land with your foot closer to underneath your body. You want to keep your cadence as a little bit faster. 170, 180 is ideal because a higher cadence will actually naturally help you have shorter, lighter steps that will put less stress on your shins. And of course, engaging your core by lifting through the crown of your head. A strong core is going to help you maintain proper posture and help out with those running mechanics. Strategy number 3, and this is crucial, is strength training. Focus on your glutes with exercises like clamshells, bridges, and squats. Strong glutes stabilize your pelvis and reduce stress on your lower legs. Strengthen your calves with calf raises, but also don't forget the front of your shins. Try toe raises. Sit in a chair and lift your toes up towards your shins while keeping your heels on the ground. Working on single leg stability with exercises like single leg stands, single leg deadlifts, or step ups. This improves your balance and your proprioception. I literally will practice single leg balances while I'm brushing my teeth. And you know, I was going to mention working your core, of course. Planks, dead bugs, and bird dogs are excellent choices. Include hip flexor stretches, calf stretches, and ankle looseners in your routine as well, because tight muscles can affect your running mechanics. 4th strategy covers equipment and running surfaces. Get properly fitted for shoes at a specialty running store. Your feet may have changed since you bought your last shoes, and you want shoes that match your gait pattern and your foot type. Replace your shoes every 300 to 500 miles, or when you notice that the tread under them is wearing unevenly. And also consider starting on softer surfaces like treadmills, a track, or trails before progressing to pavement running, or at least vary your running surfaces when possible, because different surfaces will challenge your muscles in different ways and can prevent those overuse injuries. And if you're prone to shin splints, consider maybe compression socks or calf sleeves, which will help you with circulation and provide some mild support. Strategy number 5 is all about recovery and lifestyle. Sleep. Your body repairs and strengthens during your sleep, and poor sleep can increase injury risk. Stay hydrated, have a balanced diet, make sure you're getting calcium and vitamin D to support bone health. Consider cross-training activities like swimming, cycling, or yoga on your non-running days. This will help you maintain your fitness still, but you won't be using the same muscle, so it helps kind of break it up. Always practice dynamic warm-ups like length swings, ankle circles, and of course, don't forget to cool down after your runs, just with some walking and some little stretching. And if your shins are bothering you, maybe put some ice on them, but don't ignore that persistent pain. You might be considering, when should you consider seeking a healthcare professional? If you have persistent pain that doesn't improve with rest, pain that's getting worse, or even pain that occurs when you're not running, or if you're consistently getting shin splints despite following all of these strategies I talked about, you might need to seek the help of a physical therapist who specializes in running mechanics. It is worth it. Remember, starting a running routine after 50 is one of the best gifts you can give yourself. Your body is capable of amazing things, and shin splints don't have to derail your journey. Be patient with yourself, respect the process, and celebrate every single win along the way. And listen, if you're ready to take that next step, but maybe just need a little bit of guidance for your unique situation, I'd love to chat with you. I offer a free chat with Coach Lisa calls where you can dive a little bit deeper into what your goals are, and we can address any concerns you have. You can book that free call using the link below in the description. See you in the next video. The running industry has been lying to women over 50. They say shin splints are inevitable when you start running at our age. But I know plenty of women over 50, 60, and 70 who have never had a single day of shin pain, including myself. Our secret? It's not what you think. Today I'm sharing the real reasons women our age get shin splints and some great prevention strategies that will keep you running strong and pain free.